plaats.
Oh, dat zijn schimmelplaten. Die zijn wel gebroken.
Ja, ik weet niet hoe. Wel fijn dat je het zelf niet weet.
Bijvoorbeeld modules met levende algen. Zeewiertafel.
Ja.
Oh, het is ook gewoon zeewiertafel.
Oh, de tafel is zo zenuw.
Ja.
Nee, ik denk dat het een metaal is.
Ja.
De mushroom.
Oh, leuk.
Dit dan.
Een mushroomlamp.
Wortels van paddenstoelen. Samen vormen ze licht, waterwerend, brandvertragend geluid.
It has a timer thing in there, so sometimes it's on, but we have to water them ourselves. It's not next to the rubber, interestingly, latex, which apparently is hyperallergenic and incredibly soft. I always %. Yes, and that's what. Exactly, and that's because they work with lots of excess products, waste products. Yes, tool pressed from pine needles, and it's the resin in the pine needles that keeps it all together. And that's often the case with bio-based materials, that you don't need separate glues. There is a big part of glue in the material itself. If you work with potatoes, that is basically glue, the starch in there, and that. And went back to Mexico to get that specific corn because it's a village where his family is originally from. And they apparently couldn't sell this type of corn because the companies want sweet corn. So they were left with this, and he said, well, if you're growing it for your own use, I would like the leaves around the corn. They all of a sudden made more money than the men growing the corn because it's a lot more work. So they had a lot more to do. And then he brought it back and he glued it together with the starch from the corn. As I said, with the potato you can do that, but also with corn.
I'm impressed that there's a whole backstory behind the work.
It's nice, right? Yeah, that's with most of these things. There is a backstory, but this is an extra nice one. Because I also have to tell you, and this is grass that grows next to Dutch, painted almost, and it feels very lovely. And just the insulation from straw, very old school, but very good. All the water is being filtered, you have this gross goop left, we can drink our water again, but this goop, you know, they get rid of all the chemicals in that leftover goop, and then you are left with cell.
Nee, ik dacht dat het plastic was.
Ja, het ziet er wel heel
erg leuk.
Very interesting. But you can basically print whatever you want out of this. So this is just a toilet, a little toilet cabinet or a corner. It doesn't smell bad. I think it smells a bit like paper in a way. I think that's also the cellulose part. Really frozen that much in the cage. So the company itself says